I've replaced, fixed this makeshift wood ramp 2-3 times, and I don't want to do it anymore. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of this wood ramp. It's gonna be gone, and what I'm going to do is install a metal ramp. Put it together on paper, then I took it to a local welding shop, and they were able to make this ramp out of metal. They primed it, but I gotta finish it. I'm gonna use a truck bed liner, which is gonna withstand the humidity, the snow, the heat, the water, and hopefully that'll last a lot longer than this. As you can tell, that was really rotted and really not strong. Most of it I ripped off by hand. The only reason those last pieces didn't come out is because I had screws in them. So now I'll show you the drawing that I drew, and then I'll show you the actual ramp that was made. Let's go. Okay, so my new ramp for the shed. My daughter kind of helped me out. We were looking for some angles. Just some things that they needed was the shed, the height from the shed floor to the ground was going to be a foot or 12 inches. And I needed the 4-inch lip here on top in order to drill some screws to hold the ramp to the shed. I wanted to make sure that it was not too steep, because if it was shorter and steeper, my riding mower or lawn mower, when it goes up, would kind of bottom out and probably damage the bottom. Now, it could have been 6 feet to make it better, but 4 feet, I had a riding mower before and it was fine. It was no big deal. So this is the other part of the drawing that I gave them, with the width 4 feet wide, 4 feet long. Here you see the top part, the 4-inch lip. I also put in there that I wanted the holes on top. It's probably hard to see on the camera, so hopefully the light doesn't mess it up too much, but there we go. That was my rough drawing. So the guys over at D&M Welding, they took my measurements, they took my idea, threw it up on the computer, and believe it or not, we were a ½ degree off on the measurement. So it's actually 14-degree slope. In case you're wondering why I'm wearing the blue gloves, just a shout out to my boy Ed, the old tech guy. Keep up the good work, buddy. Keep pumping those videos. There she is. This is going to be the bottom of the ramp right here. See these little spots, I guess in transportation or when they moved it, got scuffed up a bit, but I'll show you the primer right now. We'll reprime that. Here's that important angle that we were talking about, because I want this to be flush. Here's the holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know my drawing said 6, but 5 is fine. It's more than enough. And came out really good, real nice. Out of all the trades and out of all the things that I know how to do, I don't know how to weld. That's one of the things that I want to, in the future, try. The guys over at D&M did a pretty good job. And then they added this plate, which I didn't even think of. But they added this plate for stability. So this is going to work out real well. This is what we're going to use. Krylon, got it at Walmart. I got 2 cans. They were about $5 a can. So we'll get to touch up all those little minute little scuffs. And there's some in other areas, but we'll get that taken care of. My favorite sound in the whole wide world, the rattling of the can. Make sure you're always in well ventilated areas. We'll let that dry for a few minutes. We'll flip it over and we'll do the other side. Now we're gonna do the bottom. When you're running low, there's still paint in the bottom, so we don't have to because we bought 2 cans. But just to show you guys, with the ones without the stem, you step on it real hard, kind of smash it, and squish this part down, and that'll help draw up the last of the paint. But what I'll try to do right now is hit the edge with the hammer and see if we can get just a little bit more out of it. So this is the regular, brand new can. This is how it looks. So just to squeeze a little bit extra more out of it, that's what I smashed down. So here, you see the lip, the ring, I pushed this down with the hammer, made it flush, and that gets a little bit more paint out of the cans. So it's a little trick that I learned when I was a kid. We got a little bit out of there. There's such a wide variety of bed liner sprays, but I'll do a little research and then hopefully I'll buy the right one. So I'm gonna use Herculiner. It's already been primed, so I'm just gonna get it out, stir it very well, and then start applying. So you don't wanna go too thin, but you wanna put enough to make sure you get good coverage. This stuff comes out great. So the insides here, I just took the brush, just kind of forced the brush in there. Okay, so 2 coats of Herculiner. So I'll have to buy another quart to do the other side. I wanted to make sure this bottom got especially covered, because once I lay this thing down, I'm never gonna pick it up again. I hope not anyway. I had to go out and buy another quart. I actually found it the cheapest at Menards. We're gonna put the plastic up against the dirt. We're gonna take these nails and drive them through at a 45-degree angle, and that'll hold it. Okay, so the first thing we do, we dig our trench to the appropriate depth. Then we line it with this. This is going to prevent the weeds from coming through. In this application, I'm using pea gravel. A little bit easier to use, and I'll put my level on here in a second. But this is basically where the ramp is, the end of the ramp. It's going to go here. So we have the end of the ramp. Take our last brick. Set it in place. I have to reset. The nice thing about the pea gravel is it can move around. So if I feel a low spot, just take some pea gravel, sweep it under, kind of wiggle it in place so it's level with my other bricks. Once those are tight, I'll just take some of the pea gravel here and put it between the plastic. Just give it a nice finished look. And I have an extra bag, so I'll dump this around the bricks as well. We just take our lava rocks and dump them out. What I noticed as I was putting this together is that it was looking really weird, and the pebbles are going into the lava rock. So what I did is I bought another guard and I'll nail it down, and hopefully this will help to hold back the pea gravel from mixing with the lava rock and the lava rock coming on this side. but this is what it's gonna look like. So what we're gonna do is take the ramp and set it here, and we're gonna screw it down onto this 2x4. And the edge of the ramp is going to go on those bricks there. That's why I only have 3. There it is, all done. Daylight ran out on me, but that's okay. I brought out my big light. Not too shabby. I had to lift the doors up a little bit just to clear the ramp, but it's all good now. This is a little mural of Jelly, the English bulldog, that I did. Alright guys, see you later.
Thanks everybody for watching the J Who channel. These videos are great. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you don't want to subscribe, tell a friend. Share the video. This is the only way he's gonna let me stay in his front lawn. Please give him a thumbs up. Help the guy out. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye-bye now.